Hey, with another episode of Star Wars Podcast. And today we're having another holiday topic for the Christmas times. And today's topic is the Wookiee holiday of Life Day. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is this was seen in the Star Wars Holiday Special. This is where we get most of the information about it. But I'm going to be covering more about Star Wars Holiday Special, another video soon to come, due to it being holiday. So, let's go on. So, the Wookiee Life Day is meant to celebrate the diverse ecosystem on the planet Kashyyyk. Planet Kashyyyk being the home world of the Wookiees, where they have lived for many centuries. And normally it occurs about once every 3 years. Eventually it transitioned to being an every year holiday during the times of the Empire. And why you could see that happening is because the Wookiees were often enslaved by Imperials. So to counteract that stuff, slaves or people being suppressed by some sort of empire try to find happiness, and their happiness was in their holiday life day, so they just may occur more often to be once a year instead of once every 3 years. At least that's why I would figure they would do it, being compared to average normal human history. So, other things they do during Life Day, they remember those who died and celebrate the young. It's not called Life Day just to celebrate the ecosystem around them, but if you're going to celebrate something about life, you also have life in your own group. So, in these celebrations, dealing with remembering those who died and celebrating the young, kind of similar to what we see with the Mexican holidays of Dia de los Muertos, uh, from the 31st of October to the 2nd of November. Um, as I already said, this it becomes more important after enslavement by the Empire, because it kind of helps bring the Wookiee culture together and helps them feel more as a group. And anything that after when you're being suppressed, anything that makes your culture feel better is going to live with it. But one of the impacts that comes with imperial enslavement is the Wookiees are going to be more widespread through the empire, through the galaxy, and are going to live on many more planets or be in higher concentrations. So Life Day is much more widespread, even though it was actually rather widespread before. They do exchange some gifts. Celebrating life, you're going to want to celebrate life with those with you, and that's why we as humans give gifts, because we are saying, you know what, love you, here's something. It's just saying, here you go. Uh, a symbol of their holiday was the tree of life. It was like the great tree. Imagine a red oakwood tree, just one giant red oakwood tree in California that was super thick in the midst of this forest. And by the way, that tree trunk in the background there, I believe, is the tree of life, and what you're actually seeing in the photo is one of the many Wookiee is one of the Wookiee ceremonies going on at this point in time. Sorry, I forgot the word. Um, as we all know, there are other things that go on during this time that are simple traditions that are more family traditions that the Wookiees even had themselves. They trimmed trees and had fireworks like we do for so many holidays, including 4th of July in America. Um, they also had many treats. Some of these treats included Wookie Ookies and hot chocolate and ice cream. So I would imagine this was during a coldish time of year, but not cold enough to where they couldn't drink ice cream. I don't know exactly what the Wookiee climate of Kashyyyk was like, or what it was like. And another thing that happened during their official ceremony, which you can also tell by the photo, is that at the official ceremony they wore red robes. I don't necessarily know what this means, but basically an overall look at Kashyyyk, and not Kashyyyk, at Life Day. They celebrate the diverse. They are celebrating the diverse ecosystem that they have been given by whatever gods they believe in, and they're celebrating the lives of those around those. It's basically a combination of all the holidays we would put together into one when it comes to celebrating stuff. So, it celebrates life in all forms, living, dead, ecosystems, and whatnot. You realize that it's mainly more of a focus on the ecosystem, but these other traditions were pulled in there. So, let me know what you think about the Wookiee Holiday of Life Day. I'll see you guys later in the next episode of Star Wars Podcast.